Welcome to coverage of St Patrick's Athletic against Kalju in the Europa Conference League. Second qualifying round, second leg. St Pat's taking a 1-0 lead into the second leg. One change for St Pat's. Zach Elbazetti picked up a very bad shoulder injury last week, so he's replaced by Jake Mulroney, who makes his 12th European appearance for the club. We would heavily fancy St Pat's. I don't think there's any revelation of information you didn't know there. I think that's just the general consensus. You just never know, and you certainly can't take any European game or opposition in Europe for granted. Lennon, good ball to Mulroney. Melia and Power and Levy make their way towards the box. Here's Mulroney. Mulroney with the cross towards the back stick, and I think the defender got in the way. Melia was trying to get there. Yes, the defender did get in the way, and although Kalju have the ball, it's okay for St Pat's because again they go from a good attacking position back towards the halfway line. Now they try something. That's a decent ball through. Was there a little push there? Referee says he's not interested.
So maybe the rest might have done the good, but sometimes you might need another game under your belt as well. So
flicked on. Mulroney wants it back. Slipped through towards Mulroney. Doesn't quite break his way. Power closing down. Tarasenkov. Good turn, gets away from his man. Tarasenkov keeps going. McClellan chases him down. It's open for him. Gets the shot away, and Anang has to tip it over. The first shot in anger from Kalju comes from Kask. Was Elitan. Good ball in behind. Kask picks it up. No one in there to pull it to. It does arrive, and now it's in, and we're all square. And it's Patrikayev's. Well, a decent ball in behind. It was pulled back, and Patrikayev's anticipated it brilliantly and finished it even better. Nodded down into the path of Simon Power. Brilliant work by McClelland. Or I beg your pardon, that was Melia. Here's Simon Power. Melia out wide. Melia. He'll take it on. Melia. Ooh. And it wasn't far away. Not a bad effort. And he's replacing Mason Melia. So Aidan Keena comes in and now has the chance to lead Pats into the third qualifying round. I know there was some talk on, or you got maybe a message, Johnny, at halftime that the crowd noise isn't coming through. There isn't a whole pile of crowd noise, and well, we'll come back to that point in a second. Kalju, hopefully we won't be hearing more crowd noise from them. They go again. It is Ivanov. It's in, and it's off the head of Mananan, and Kalju go in front.
But we need to see a bit more from all the players, not just Chris Forrester. You know, we know he has it in his locker. We know he has
Forrester
this.
Putting it in behind. That's a really good ball. But unfortunately, not the equaliser. Simon Power just couldn't quite get it under control. Good running by Simon Power. Simon Power gives to Aidan Keena. Keena. Still Keena. Power. It's Levy, I beg your pardon. Power's in the box. It's Keena. It wasn't far away.
Corner kick.
Yep. Gravosti. Good ball inside. Keena tries to turn. Slip for the defender. Might let Keena in. Keena lets it go. Keena! Oh. So close. Good save.
Better. That's proper play. Well done. Good play. Oh no, free header.
It almost came to Patrikayev's again. Forrester. Still Forrester. Forrester lifts it over. Good ball. Headed back to Forrester from Kavanagh. Might break back towards Kavanagh. Comes to Simon Power. Fresh air shot. McLaughlin! Block comes back to McLaughlin. It's still there. The scramble is on. Kalju get enough bodies behind to defend. And now they get it out, but only as far as Lennon. Oh, good save. And then it came off the body of, I think, Mulroney on the ground. Well, that was a manic piece of play that ends with a St. Pat's corner kick.
Oh.
Gilherm Smith laying it off. Kask still with Smith. Kask made a little run in behind. This is great play by Smith. Good trickery. The shot, and Anang saves it. And it was a much needed save because it would have been game over had that gone in.
It's on target. It's good play.
McClelland. Lennon was in the middle. Now it's Gravosti. And that's a good save and a corner kick for St. Pat's.
Good strike by Gravosti.
Kavanagh rolls it out to Mulroney. Pat's running out of time, and at the moment running out of Europe. Kavanagh gives it to Mulroney. Mulroney, still Mulroney. He's fouled. It's a free kick.
Here we go. This is the one.
Here comes Mulroney. Mulroney Pushed away,
yes,
and
yes,
it's in!
oh, yes!
It's in. St. Pat's got the equaliser, or do they? Joe Redmond is celebrating. Yes, it's in. And it's captain, fantastic Joe Redmond.
I spoke about the shot, get it on target, make the save. He patted out and someone could get a tap in. I'll give you more than that, Joe. I think it was more than a tap in. He's just kept it down under the post. Well done, Joe. Brilliant finish.
And back it goes to Anang. And it's going to extra time. Well, when Pats were 2-0 down, would have taken extra time. A 2-2 draw tonight would do nicely. That would get Pats through.
Could be a lot of surface water on the pitch because there's a fair amount of rain falling there, Oisin.
That's true. Mulroney up against Cask. Mulroney's cross.
Yes!
Oh, yes! Jake Mulroney. I'm not sure if he meant it, but it doesn't matter. Kalju 2, St. Pat's 2, and the Saints are singing in the rain. I'm wrong. Kavanagh's corner. Not bad. Simon Power, was it, or Joe Redmond? It was none of those. Yeah, it was Simon Power. There they are, the travelling St. Pat's supporters. And some St. Pat's fans have used the European adventure as an excuse to take a kind of a honeymoon / mini-moon, including Rebecca McGarry and Joe Wall.
He didn't need to do the second trick there. He just needed to play it forward.
Izono squares it. Pat's trying to put pressure on the ball. Lennon couldn't keep a hold of it.
Free
Comes
kick.
to Kazim. It is a free kick.
Yeah, it's a free.
Anang ready for this one, as are the Wall. It's a decent shot, but Anang has enough. Now can St. Pat's counter-attack. Forrester is brushed off it, but Forrester does not give up on this one, and Forrester effectively diving on the ball there. He claims he was fouled. Referee says no. Kalju put in a decent cross, and Anang equal to it.
Joseph Anang, fantastic. Okay, just get bodies behind the ball here.
Ball over the top, Redmond tracking back. Anang just waited for it and took a few seconds. Did that fall on purpose? And that's it, St. Pat's, despite falling 2-0 down on the night, find a way to get through to the third qualifying round of the Europa Conference League. Joe Redmond scored the goal to bring it to extra time. Jake Mulroney, despite what it says on the screen, scored the goal to bring Pats through the tie. 2-2 on the night, 3-2 to St. Pat's in aggregate.